Hello, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this presentation. Okay, in this presentation, we want to look at question 11 up to, I think, question 15. Okay, of 2022 Gce Paper 1. All right, let's look at the first question. Given that the universal set has numbers from 1 to 10, and the A, so you have got A prime numbers in the universal set, all right? So you agree with me that prime numbers are numbers that have two factors only. That's the number you're considering and the 1. And in this case, 2, 3, 5, 7 are the only prime numbers, right? So 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime numbers in the universal set, all right? Okay, then B, we're talking about multiples of 3, all right? In this case, I've got 3, 6, and 9, all right? That's what we mean. So A and B complement, what does it mean? We want any other element in the universal set apart from these, apart from 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Apart from these, all right? That's 2, 3, 5, 7, and 6. Yeah, 6, 9. So we remain with 1, 4, 8, and 10. So this is the answer for that. A and B complement, meaning that outside A and B, right? On the diagram in the answer space, draw the triangle Q, the image of P under reflection in the middle line. Our line is y is equal to -8. All right, so this is a very simple equation. So what we can do is to identify the coordinates for these points. For example, this point, this is 1 and 3. We have got 1, 3. Then the next one we can say maybe 3, 0. Yeah, 3, 0. This is followed by 3, 3. So now, if y is equal to -x is your middle line, these are standard equations. So it means we are talking about these, all right? This kind of a line going to the left-hand side. If you want, you can even create a table of values and plot. So this is our middle line. Now, we know that by deflection, the distance of the object from the mirror line and the distance of the image from the mirror line is the same. Now, instead of troubling yourself with these specific equations, so what we do is swap the coordinates first. You're going to have 3, 1, 0, 3, and 3, 3. But now you multiply throughout by negative because you're dealing with a negative. So the negative, this is neutral, 0, I mean. So you have negative, right? If it was y is equal to x, we would have just swapped. Okay. So you plot -3, 1, this, this point 0, -3. This point, then -3, -3, this point. This is what we have. Okay. Of course, you're supposed to use a ruler, which is exactly opposite to that. All right, and this is the Q. And they're done. They're done. As simple as that. Okay. A piece of wood measures 25 centimeters long. A, find the upper limit. So we're going to say upper limit is equal to dimension given or measurement plus absolute error. Now, how do we get absolute error for this one? So we're going to say this implies that your absolute error is equal to half times the least unit of measure, which is the lamp. Now, for any whole number, the least unit of measurement is a 1. So say here 25 is a whole number, it doesn't have a point. For any whole number, right? So this will give us 0.5. In other words, any whole number has got an absolute value, an absolute error of 0.5. 0.5. So, okay. So this means that our upper limit is equal to the dimension given, 25, all right, plus 0.5. This is 25.5 centimeters. This is your 25.5 centimeters. This is our upper limit. Number one. Number two. Okay, let's not number them. Just the first option, the first part of the question. Then lower limit. Lower limit is equal to dimension minus absolute error. So this will be equal to 25 minus 0.5. This will give us 24.5 centimeters. 24.5 centimeters. This is 25.5. Okay, that is how you get the upper limit and the lower limit. Okay, so let me erase this. All right, so the part B of the question, let's find the percentage error. So percentage error is equal to absolute error divided by true value. Okay. All right, so this is true value times 100%. So our absolute error is a 0.5 and the true value is 25 times 100%. So 0.5 by 100 is 50%. Divided by 25, this will give us 2%. This is 2%, and we are good 2%. The next one is given these two functions, let's find the inverse. All right, to find the inverse of h acting on x. So we have h of x defined as 2x plus 3. So we can say h of x is defined as y. So you put y, 2x plus 3. This implies that if you want to rewrite this, you can say 2x plus 3 is equal to y. Now, the next step here is to solve for x. Always you solve for x. This implies that 2x will be equal to y minus 3. Now, to remain with x alone, we divide by 2, we divide by 2. X will be equal to y minus 3 over 2. And we are done. We just have to replace. Therefore, h inverse on x is equal to x minus 3 over 2. You put, while there's this, you put x. I hope that is fine. I hope that is okay. I hope that is okay. B. We put 5 inside. After finding the inverse, you substitute. That's what the question is demanding. So this would be 5 minus 3 divided by 2. This is equal to 2 divided by 2, and the answer is 1. Okay, we can go to C. Let's find the composite function of h f of x. Disregard f is going into h. Now, before we proceed, in case you want to get in touch with us, you can contact us on 0978 56 58 76. This is Mr. Phiri. '56 56 58 76 0978 56 58 76. Number 1. The second one is 0979 67 38 09. This is it. The second one is from Mr. Mbondo. All right, so you can contact us for the lessons for the GCE 2024 grade 9 and grade 12 2023 at only 500 kwacha in a group. We conduct live lessons, we present to you live, not recorded. All right, let's proceed. So we are saying to have the composite function, so f will go into g, all right? F will go into g, but to how? This is our f, it will go into h, it will settle here. So we have we'll say hf of x equal to open brackets open bracket, x minus 4 plus 3. So it distributes 2x minus 8 plus 3, 2x minus 5. This is our answer. All right. Go to the next question. Now, when dealing with the bearing, very important to get the information that is given. The diagram below, in the following diagram, so the P, Q, and R are 3 points on level ground. The bearing of P from Q is 128. Angle P, Q, PR is 72, and R is due south of Q. All right, the data is given. So you know that from here to there, it is 180 degrees. All right. So you can find the difference. You can find this angle inside by saying 288, 228, sorry, minus 180 degrees. All right. So what do you get? Get 8, get 4. This is 48. All right. I hope that is okay, but you can as well find this if you want by saying 180 degrees minus 48 plus 72 degrees. Because we have two angles given, angles in a triangle will give us 180. Now I'm doing that even before I look at the question. So you have got 180 degrees minus 48 plus 72. You get 120 degrees. And when you subtract this, will give you 60 degrees. It means here there is 60 degrees. I hope that is fine. Then the next thing that you may need to consider is create parallel lines. So it's better you extend this down, also extend this downwards. Meaning therefore that you can check that if this is 60, it means here it is 60 degrees. All right? Means this is 60 degrees. Again, here you can check if this is 40, this is 48 as well. All right? Yeah, I think with that information, you should be able to answer. The bearing of Q from P. So our starting point is P. So we'll go to P and move in a clockwise direction to the end to P. This one. So we want this. We want this. This is 48. And in terms of bearing, this is the same as 480 degrees. P from R. So you go to point R here and move in a clockwise direction to P. So that is the bearing that we want. And we can say 360 minus 60 degrees, which is inside. So we have got 300 degrees as our bearing. Okay. That is fine. Let me just share my screen. All right. The line passes through these points. Given that the gradient of AB is that, find the coordinates of B. So they are talking about gradient, and we know that gradient of line AB is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. But they're saying the gradient is what? -3. -3 is equal to, if we say this is our first point and this is our second point, y2 by y minus 5, x2 b 0 minus -2. So this implies that now -3 is equal to y minus 5 divided by 2, because 0 minus -2 is 2. So we can cross multiply. So y minus 5 is equal to -6. We group the terms who have -6 plus 5. Therefore, y is equal to -1. But now the question is saying find the coordinates of b. So b will be 0, -1. This is our b. Okay, the next one is in the diagram, ABC is a straight line. Angle angle BCD is 90, as we can see. ABD is negative. This, the tan of that, -3/4. See that since it is outside here, so the tan of this angle inside. So it simply means we are saying tan ABD is -3/4, meaning that the one that is outside, which is also the second quadrant. All right? It simply means if I'm talking about the first quadrant here, it will represent my first quadrant. Tan DBC will be positive. All right? Now, if you follow SOHCAHTOA, tan, so the tan of this one is opposite over adjacent. And in this case, we are saying 3, 4. All right? So this side we have 3, and there we have 4. Then the question is, calculate the length of BD, this one. So we are going to get that by applying Pythagoras theorem. So this is it, BD squared. A and B can alternate, so you can say 3 squared plus 4 squared. BD squared is equal to 9 plus 16. So BD squared is equal to 25. If you square root, BD will be equal to plus or minus 5. Now, since we're talking about length, we discard the negative and just remain with the positive. So BD is 5 centimeters. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and our new channel where we are uploading the videos. JM, you can also subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe for more videos and share. Okay, this has been phiri-JM. Until next time, shalom, shalom, bye-bye.